Time in YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Theme Deck Corner. Today we are going to be looking over the Ragnarok theme deck from Ancient Origins called Stoneheart. He is a giant full of love and affection. He has 120 HP, so he's a pretty durable rock. He's a fighting type. He has rock throw, so he throws his arms at you for one steel energy, one fighting energy, one colorless energy for 40 damage. So it's like a pew, I'm throwing myself at you and it's only doing chip damage. Okay. But we have unyielding rock, guys. One fighting, two colorless, 60 damage. So for one more energy, I can do 20 more damage. Yes! I am in love with this Pokemon. No, I'm not. Why is this the theme deck, Captain? His attack does not do very well in theme deck format. It also, now, on a natural basis, it would do 60 damage additionally to an EX Pokemon for a rounded out 120 HP, or 120 damage for 3 energy. That's not bad. It's not amazing and you could get more damage out for 3 energy, but, you know, it's not bad. But in theme deck format, 60 damage is not good. So we're going to see if we have another high damaging attacker in this deck. We have, starting our roster out, is Porygon 2, Stage 1 colorless Pokemon, 80 HP, so it's not too bulky, which is a little odd considering usually Porygons are pretty bulky. Has Sharpen, 1 colorless energy, 20 damage. I can get behind that. You know what? It's a nice attack, 20 damage, not bad, not bad. We have Tri-Attack, 3 colorless energy. It's going to do 30 times the amount of heads you get off of 3 coin flips. We're gambling with Porygon's True Attack. We're gambling. Next up, Vespiquen. Here we are, 90 HP, Grass-type Pokemon with Theta Double, I want to say. I'm probably wrong. This Pokemon may have up to 2 Pokemon tool cards attached to it. So that's kind of nice to have. Gives you the added bonuses of whatever it needs. Has B-Drain, 1 grass energy, 20 damage. Again, I can get behind that. It's a nice attack for 1 energy. Has Heal from this Pokemon, the same amount of damage you dealt. So, if I manage to increase this amount, I get more HP back. The only thing that hurts this is it's a 90 HP Pokemon, and I don't really need a heal. It's going to usually go down in 1 shot. It also has Fury Swipes, 2 colorless energy, 30 damage, times the number of heads I get off of 3 coin flips. Do you see the consistency there with Porygon? It's legit the same card, except this one has 10 more HP and can heal. I don't know about that. Our next Pokemon is our Stage 2 of the deck, and this is kind of a nasty card. We have Vileplume, Stage 2, 130 HP, Grass-type Pokemon. Has Irritating Pollen. Each player can't play any item cards from his or her hand. So, this stalls both of us out. Further, can't play anything out, and because it's a 130 HP beast, it is really hard to take out in this format. Vileplume should never have entered this. Vileplume should have been the theme deck mascot, because the Vileplume is better than Regirock. Especially because, for 2 grass energies and 1 colorless, I can do 70 damage. I can do 10 more than my mascot one. So, Vileplume is a little better in my opinion. Now, mind you, it is a Stage 2, so there's the fault of it. But hey, it's a better card. Next up is Ariados. 70 HP, Grass-type Pokemon. Poisonous Nest. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Both active Pokemon are poisoned. However, if you are a Grass-type, you are not poisoned. So, Ariados is a fine addition to this deck, as it'll give us some ways of kind of reducing the amount of HP my opponent has, so our low attacks can actually knock them out. It has Impound as well, 1 grass, 1 colorless, 30 damage. The defending Pokemon cannot retreat, so it works well with Poisonous Nest if Ariados has to be in the active position. Our final Pokemon of today is Virizion, saving the legendary for last. 110 HP, Grass-type Pokemon. Bailout is its first attack. For 1 grass energy, put 2 Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand. So if something happens where we have to lose our Gloom or lose a Porygon or something, we can get them back with Bailout. So it's not a bad attack. It also has prize count, 2 grass energies, 40 damage. If you have more prize cards left than your opponent, this attack does 80 more damage. So our primary attacker will probably be Virizion until we take the lead back, because its attack only does 40 unless we're losing. Now, it does 120 if we're losing, so it's a way to kind of catch up, but I don't really see the damage output in this deck. But I could be wrong. I've said it before. I've had decks where it's like, you know what, I don't think you're doing too hot. Bam, got 2 wins. And decks I thought were going to be amazing, bam, got 2 losses. So you never know. Starting us out though, we do have a level ball. Search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So this will help us get those Spinoraks, those Ariadoses, the Combis, Vespiquens, all those kind of things. We have a potion, heal 30. Again, we don't have a whole lot of bulk in this team. We have the 3 Mons, each with 100 HP higher. So maybe we'll be able to use them from there. We have 2 Professor Letters. This lets us get 2 energies of our choice from the deck, which is nice. The only downside to this is we have a ton of fighting energy and a lot more grass Pokemon. So we'll be going for the grass energy most likely. We have a switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched. So if I've got another attacker on my bench, I can switch it in. Beautiful, I like it. We have an Ace Trainer, which is supposed to be the replacement for N in this set, but this card only works if you're losing. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck, then draws 6. You draw 6. Your opponent draws 3. But you have to be lower, or you have to have more prize cards than your opponent. So you have to be on the losing end right now. Useful card, but not the same. Sorry. I've been holding that in for a while. Next up is the Pokemon Center Lady. Heal 60, remove all special conditions. Nice card, very good supporter for us to have. We have the Pokemon Fan Club. Search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. This lets us get our little basics for our Odyshes, or Regiroks, or Virizions, whatever we need at the time. We have 2 Tiernos, draw 3 cards, straightforward. He says, give us more cards, and I say, thank you. We have 1 Wally. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon, excluding EXs, and put it onto that Pokemon. This counts as evolving that turn. However, you can do this on the first turn or the turn the Pokemon came into play. So it's really nice again those stage 2s out nowadays. Our item cards consist of Healing Scarf. Whenever you attach an energy from your hand to this Pokemon, heal 20 damage. Not bad, keeps our bulky Mons even more bulky. And we have a Lucky Helmet. Whenever the Pokemon this card is attached to is damaged by an attack, you can draw 2 cards. Again, very nice item card. Rounding out the deck, we have 7 Fighting Energy and 14 Grass Energy. They knew we had the grass types here. So, before we move in, what's your predictions? 2 wins? 2 losses? 1-1? 2 wins? 2? Who knows? I want to hear what you guys predict for this final deck, because this is our final deck for X and Y block, and we'll see just what we can do with the finale on a game of Pokemon TCG Online. Alright guys, get into our first game of Stoneheart. We are battling the fellow ancient trait deck itself, and it's played by good old John. So he gets the coin toss here, and we're gonna win it. So we're gonna play first, which is great for us because I know that deck needs a bit of setup, but we also know that that deck is pretty darn strong. So I'll be leading with our... I don't have a great lead. It's either Combi or Spinarak, and I kind of like Spinarak on the back. So here's hoping we can pull up a Vespiquen, pull out something better than what we've currently got. We've got a Spinarak and a Combi. Yeah, we see a Magikarp on my opponent's side. We get another Spinarak, so we'll just throw that right down there. We're going to attach a Lucky Helmet and a Grass Energy and say, turn! Now, I'm not too worried about being knocked out this turn. He can go for the Epic Splash, flip 2 coins, If one of them is a tails, no damage. But hey, look, that happens. But if he does manage to pull 2 heads, he gets 30 damage on my little combi. But I get to draw 2 cards, so that's nice. He goes for the level ball, and he gets himself a Beldum. So he's about to set himself up here. Main attacker coming out onto the bench right now. Okay, or not. We're just not going to play it. Just not going to play that Beldum. Don't play that Beldum. I don't want it on the bench anyway. I'd rather just take out the magic carp and say good game. GG. There's that Beldum. Took him a bit. Good old John knows what he's doing though. He has an epic splash. There's the tails that I'm looking for. No damage. I love it. Alright, we have another grass energy. So we're gonna just slap that onto this combi over here because I'm not expecting my main one to be living too long. No. Bug Bat. We're gonna take 10 damage. Can Combi take out Magikarp? I hope so. I hope so. Question is, what is old John gonna do? Old John's got a bit of a problem. He's got a bug infestation. He's trying to squish him. He's got the right mon to do it though. Metang can definitely squish some bugs. But can this good old floppy Magikarp get those 2 heads and deal 30 damage to us? Here he comes. He gets 1. He does not get the other. No damage. Beautiful. We get another Fadden energy. I don't want energy. I need cards. Let's go for the Bug Bite. One more turn and we'll gain our first prize card. And that's with a Combi. That's really sad. The Combi in the back, though, is ready if the one in the front does manage to go down. Not a big deal. That is a big deal. He switches. He's going for that Metal Claw, which will do 30 damage, but I'll draw 2, which is really nice. He evolves into Gyarados. Ooh, that's not a good move. That's not good for me. That's not good for me at all. Metal Claw, 30 damage. Alright, I got a Healing Scarf. And we get some more Pokemon. Yeah, that's the way to be. Get a couple more Pokemon on the bench. Gonna go put the Healing Scarf on you. And we're gonna go with that on there. And we're gonna go for that Bug Bat. Metang taking 10. My poor Combi is gonna go down. There's nothing I can do about it. But he's gonna net us 2 more cards. If he wants to win this, he's gotta net me 2 more cards. There's that third Steel Energy. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. So he knocks us out. We do get the Ariados, which is a great card for us. But I'm looking for Combi. I can data check. We're gonna send this guy up because I don't think Porygon's gonna be too helpful right now. I got another Oddish. I think Ariados might be our only win condition. So we're gonna go for that Poisonous Nest on both of them. And that's it. That's all I can do. So it's our opponent's turn. He should be able to knock out my Porygon. Here comes another Beldum. He's looking for Metagross. Healing Scarf on the Metang. So now if he attaches energies, which he just does, he heals himself for 20. So now he kind of mitigates the poison altogether. Goes for the heads, goes for the tails. Porygon is gone. But I ain't not poisoned no more. And I'm gonna go into my Oddish because that's unfortunately what I have to do. I have a Fighting Energy in back. I get a Gloom. I get a Gloom. Well, it's a little late now, Gloom. It's a little late now. I can't play that, so we are going to end the turn. 10 more damage onto that Matang. He's going to just heal it off if he can get some energy onto it. But he doesn't need any more energy on this guy. Goes for the switch into the Gyarados. No, into the Beldum. That way he can get rid of the poison. Gets up the next energy, and Beldum hits us for 10. This is a very, very kind of boring game. Alright, Gloom. Enter the field. We're going to go for that Poisonous Nest. Poisons the active Beldum, which is really nice for us. But that's all I can do. I have no attackers. This is a very stally little theme deck. This one is not my favorite. Not right now. Old John's got us right where he wants us. The minute he can get that Matang back in here and start dealing out some damage, I am not getting rid of my Ariados. He has to actually put effort into that. Now, if only I can get me some damage. We're going to switch. Go into our Combi. Because you never know, Oddish could be cool. We're going to go for the Bug Bite. At least getting some damage off here might be relative. Because it'll stack up that poison a little bit more. And I can get rid of one prize at least. I won't get skunked. I don't think I'm going to get skunked this game. I might. You never know. Now he's got the Eevees in there, which I do believe gives him Vaporeon, which at the moment makes his Matang a water type. Doesn't mean anything for us, because, you know, we're grass types, not weak to water. But here comes a Ram, 10 more damage. He takes 10, and he'll be knocked out on the following turn. Ooh, we finally get a supporter here. Tyranno helps us out. We get the Vileplume. Well, I think it's time to set him up. I'll save the Vileplume in the back for now because I don't want to lose my opportunity to use items if I can. I'm going to go... Oh, Poisonous Nest already happened. I'm going to go with the Bug Bite. My time now is to get Vileplume up. Can Vileplume take out Metagross? I don't know. We get a Wally, which means I can probably level up my Combi. Too late. He's gonna knock me out. He is gonna knock me out. We see the Bullet Punch. 0, 0. We take 50. So we are knocked out. The only thing I can do now is go into the Ariados because it's my only attacker. And we get a Professor's Letter, which is really important because now I can grab 2 grass energies and I can start setting up my Vileplume, which is really nice. I can go for the Wally, get myself another Ariados. So just in case something happens to my active one, I'm alright. So Poisonous Nest, gonna poison that Matang, because I don't want it in the active position. And we're going to impound it. So we're going to deal 30 damage to it. I want to get this thing off the board. And from the looks of it, I might be able to next turn. And he won't have anything else set up. He put 4 energies onto this big bad boy. And it might be a problem for him. Might be a problem. Because I've almost got this big old Vileplume set up. He is evolving 150 HP. 6 and 6 is 1. I can still poison it. He gets another... Ooh. Good play. This Metagross is going to be a huge problem for me. Iron Cannon! Takes out my Ariados. Goes down to 2 prizes. I'm going to put in my Oddish. Now, the reason for this is because I want to have this Gloom fully set up, but I also want to have some poison damage already on the Metagross. So here's poison. Take that! I don't know if I can take this thing out. We're gonna evolve. I don't think I can take this thing out. The heal actually mattered big time, because the poison would have put me into 80 range, which would have been 80 plus 70 is enough to knock out the Metagross. But that HP, man, that Metagross is strong. He's going to knock out my Oddish here. Now, he'll have to waste all his energy to take out Vileplume, but that is to say that is my strongest Pokemon, and I'll have nothing. Goes for the heal. That is game right there. There is nothing I can do. Metagross is now 100% able to decimate my team. 100%. Took care of the poison, took care of all the damage. I couldn't get the damage out. It took me too long to get Vileplume. And even if Vileplume was my active at that time, he could have just knocked out his energies. Yeah, sure. He could have put himself in a bad position, but I had nothing. I had nothing. So 80 damage on Oddish. He goes down. We're going to put the good old Vileplume in the active position. We get a potion, which means nothing. We are going to Poisonous Nest it, just to be on the safe side. But we'll go for Solar Beam, but he should be able to knock us out on the following turn. Because I do believe he does 160 damage. Gets even more healing thanks to that Steel Energy. Gets to sacrifice it all though for Iron Cannon. And I am not in range anyway of knocking this thing out. We'll see how he plays it. If he doesn't do it, I might have a way to take this game back. There's a Beldum. Come on, man, just knock me out. Does he sacrifice the energy? Does he do it? He sacrifices the energy. Good play, my friend. Good play. Takes the game. Vileplume goes down. No questions asked there, and that is a defeat for Regirock. Well, that was a very long and boring game. So, can Vileplume and bring it back for game number 2? I don't think so, but we'll see anyway. Just 1 second. Going into our second game here, we have... Oh no, it's another Metagross deck. Can we have better luck against this one versus our good old Regirock versus another chance of losing this one? We won the coin flip, so we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go first, and hopefully we can get some better cards. Should not have said that. Spinarak, you've got this, my friend. You've got this. Alright, we're done on that. We have no other Pokemon. He has Beldum. No, he has a Relicanth that is weak, but I have no damage dealing attacks. Well, I'm going to go with the Healing Scarf on our Spinarak to keep him alive just a little longer. We will end the turn. That is all I can do. At least I can paralyze this thing on the following turn. We see a Water Energy hit the Relicanth. Goes to the Deep Sea Search, which is a great card. Or a great attack for that deck right now. Because that means he can what? Search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon tool cards, reveal them, put them into your hand. Okay, it's not that great. There's only 2 cards in there, and that's the Healing Scarf and the Lucky Helmet. We get another Grass Energy. Spinarak is going to go for that String Shot. We get it, so there's a Paralysis in effect, which is nice, because it means they can't Deep Sea Search again. Not that he'd want to, but he can't take me down. He gets a Lucky Helmet. He's in the same pickle as we are. He's got not a lead Pokemon in the front. Gonna go for another String Shot, because that's all I can do. I fail this one. Now, if he... Well, he's gonna deal damage to himself. Tyranno. Oh, I wish I had a Tyranno right now, guy. Lotaramon. I wish I had a Tyranno right now. He got a Magikarp, he got an Eevee. He's got some Pokemon now. He's got a Magikarp with some energy. He's not doing anything. Deep Sea Search does absolutely nothing because he's already got the item cards. There he goes. Nothing. Beautiful. Can we get a Pokemon? We get a Regirock! Awesome. We're going to throw that guy right there. Going to put that right there. And we're going to go for a String Shot. Because we haven't got Fighting Energy. We're not getting that. Nope. Spinarak, you're not like your fellow Ariados future-to-be self. You kind of suck. String shot, flipping a coin to get paralysis and never getting it is just not my thing. He puts a steel energy on the Eevee and a healing scarf. And a healing scarf also on the Magikarp. I think he's got a bad hand. Because there's an evolution. Is he going for the Gyarados or is he going for the Vaporeon? We're about to see. Goes for the Gyarados. Good play, my friend. That was the right evolution. I would not have gone for Vaporeon considering everything else is water type. But he goes for another deep sea search. There are no item cards left that he can pick out. So, we get a Tyranno! Finally, we get some card draw. We got the fighting energy we needed. Let's just put you on that guy. And let's skedaddle. Let's get into Regirock. We'll play down Oddish, because now we'll be able to evolve into that Gloom we have in our hand. And we're going to go for the Rock Throw. So 40 damage. But he gets 2 cards, which is not good. But we'll be able to knock it out on the next turn with the Unyielding Rock, which only does 60. Remember, it does 60. He has a Meowth. Steel Energy on the Gyarados, which has 130 HP, so it's a 3-shot hit for me. Goes for the Deep Sea Search. Doesn't have any more tool cards that he can grab. And we have an Ariados, which is beautiful. Which, I don't know what he's sad about. But we are going to go for the Unyielding Knockout and take out this attack. There he goes. One card for us. It's a Grass Energy, which I had plenty of already. He has the ability to go for 30 damage on our Regirock, and I am not weak to water, so that is nice. We see the Metang, which is great for him. See a Magikarp. And a Persian. So he's got evolutions galore. His bench looks better, but the guy's actually sad. Apparently the deck's not working. Full Retaliation, 30 damage. Draws us 2 cards, which is nice actually. And another Grass Energy, so I can evolve my Gloom. We'll go for the Fan Club. I'm gonna pull out the Virizion and a Regirock. Just in case for whatever reason he decides to take the lead, my Virizion can set up easily. But we are going to go with the water, or the grass there. I am not going to poison him, as much as that will take him out. That will take me out as well, and I don't want that. I have a nicely set up Regirock. I might do it on the next turn to take it out. And that'll take care of one of his bigger threats, but that Metagross is really scary, or the Metang over there is really scary. Heals off the damage. Pokemon Center Lady coming through for my opponents every day. We got a couple more item cards, so this Lucky Helmet has definitely been putting in the work. No Vileplume yet. Continue setting up the Gloom as we go for an Unyielding Rock. So 60 damage. Not bad. Not bad. That Metang is very scary. I apologize, that Metagross is really scary. Full Retaliation, 30 more damage, 2 more cards. Porygon and an Ace Trainer. That Ace Trainer might come in handy very shortly. Here comes a Grass Energy onto our Gloom. And either way I want to see it, I need to poison my Pokemon, because I don't... If that Metagross is not ready to attack, I can at least get an extra turn on it of damage. So Gyarados is going to go down here, which is great for us. That is one threat out of there. And we have an Ariados. Nice, nice. We bring in that Metagross, so he's probably got that Steel Energy. Either that or he's going to force me to switch. He goes for the Magnet Warp, so he wants us to switch out, which is great for me, because I actually get a chance to go into my Gloom? Let's go into Gloom. It's an unfortunate trade-off, but I had to do it. Now I can at least take this prize card, getting us down to 3. I got another Gloom in my hand. We're going to drop down an Oddish here, just because I can. And we're going to set up... another Regirock, because that is just how we're going to do it. I don't even need to poison. The Drool will knock out this Magikarp, which is awesome for us. It's a very slow day for us in this match, because this deck is really slow. And unfortunately does not do a whole lot of damage. He's going to bring out the Persian next. No energy. That is what he's really needing right now. There's that Steel Energy. He can Magnet Warp out. And I will probably sacrifice one of my good old Oddishes. So here comes that Magnet Warp. Persian returns. We're going to go into Oddish. He can knock me out all he wants. I am alright with this. I kind of have to be. I don't have any other choice. We are going to bring up our Regirock. He has already Pokemon Center Ladied, so I don't have to worry about that this time. We do have a Vileplume. We are in a much more offensive approach this time versus our last game. I'm going to place that Fighting Energy down. I'm going to go for that Poison because Regirock isn't going to live another turn anyway. And we are going to go for that Unyielding Rock. Get 60 damage onto this Metagross. Booyah! That's what I'm talking about. Taking 10. And on the next turn, I'll be able to bring in my next one. Now, he should go up to 80. Actually, I can bring in Vileplume and take out my opponent that way. And not lose another possible attacker. So Regirock goes down. We get a Wally and a Grass Energy. That Wally came a little late. We are going to go into our Vileplume here. Takes 10. Puts him in range of our Solar Beam, which is beautiful. And unfortunately, there ain't much more. I'll attach a Grass Energy to Regirock. Go for that Solar Beam. And we're going to knock out the Metagross. That is a major contender. Gone. Thank you. We got some revenge for the last game. In fact, we got it so bad, we got the win. Alright, I was not expecting that. But that is a win for Regirock and a loss. So we're going to game number 3. Will we take it, or will we be going home with our tail between our legs? I don't know, but we're about to find out. Final game of today, and it's against Parshathor. Playing Mental Might. This is one uphill day, I gotta tell ya. Playing one of the, in my opinion, one of the weaker theme decks, and we're going up against some pretty hard threats. But we do get our Regirock right off, and I have a Pokemon Professor's Letter. So we're not in a terrible shape. Not terrible shape for this finale. Porygon, Combi, you make it to the play. We have a Ralts right in front of us. Can we slam down this Ralts before it gets into that big old glade? I'm not sure. I'm kind of terrified. In fact, I doubt it. But the Professor's Letter will net us 2 more energies that I don't have to draw. Get another Porygon. I have yet to see a Porygon 2, now that I'm thinking about it. Just grab 2 fighting energies. And we're going to slap one right down on our Regirock. End our turn. Because there's nothing I can do. We're slow. But we'll be able to get 40 damage off onto the Ralts. He drops energy on the Hoot Hoot, goes for the Side Bolt, and fails. So we'll be able to get 40 damage on for sure. Talk about it, and here it comes! Porygon 2 makes its debut! We're gonna slap another fighting energy on Regirock as we go for that Rock Throw. 40 damage. Very nice. And we're going to be able to see if we can knock out this Ralts right away. Now, unfortunately, Hoot Hoot does have a resistance. No. No, unfortunately, we do not. We would have needed a Pokemon Center Lady there to save us, but unfortunately it did not come. We're going to end that turn. I need to get this Ralts out of here. I need to get this Ralts out of here. No, another heads for our opponent. Continues to stall us out. Gets a Gloom. We're gonna set up Porygon 2. And continue on our momentum here. We need the attack. We need the offensive. And unfortunately, the paralysis is kicking us in the butt. And I just realized I have my window open, which is a big whoops because I have a lot of people out there. Alright, we go into an escape rope, and I am gonna go into my good old comb because he's got such a low retreat cost that I don't have a problem with that. Goes for the dual draw, which I'm fine with because this nets me 2 cards as well, which is an Oddish, which is great. We see a Wally, which is also great, means I can get the Vileplume pretty early. I'm going to go for the retreat into the Regirock. I'm going to take care of this thing. 40 damage. Resisted. Alright, Hoot, what you gonna do? Now you've got the Miltank. That thing I'm not too scared of because I am strong against you. Potion. That puts you out of range of being knocked out. It's not cool. This guy is stalling. This guy is stalling out like you wouldn't believe. He gets a Psychic Energy onto the Miltank. Does he get the Curlia though? Gets the Pokemon Center Lady, heals off all that damage we dealt to it. Goes for a dual draw. And he'll draw 2, we'll draw 2. Gloom is in our possession. So, we'll drop him right there. We'll go for the Wally. Can we get our Vileplume? Yes, we can. No more items for you, because I don't need them. We'll go for a Grass Energy drop on the Vileplume now. And we'll go for a Unyielding Rock, which will not knock out my opponent's Hoot. In fact, it'll keep it around for 1 more turn. We've got 2 Pokemon over there that we can knock out with ease if they come into the active position. He's spreading out those energies pretty nicely, in fact. No attackers yet. Dual draw. We are getting that Grass Energy that we need for the Vileplume, which is amazing. So there we go. And I'm going to take out this Hoot with a Unyielding Rock. First prize of this game goes to us. Thank you. Getting a Fighting Energy, which is alright. Now the Miltank comes in, can go for the Powerful Friends for 10. But my Unyielding Rock will knock you out because of super effective damage. So I'm not too threatened. We see a, sorry, this is just the Woobat. No Swoobat yet. We see another Hoot, which he should be putting in the active role because that thing is a powerhouse. And he sets up the Delcatty. Powerful Friends does 10, but I'll be knocking this guy out very shortly. We get a Virizion. Fighting Energy on the Vileplume. And we're going to go for that Unyielding Rock, which will knock out Miltank, which will put us at a 2-prize advantage, with another Pokemon in the back fully set up and ready to go. So I like that. I like where we're currently standing. We don't have any room for Ariados, so that is a downside. But again, we have a Fake Out. He has the opportunity to paralyze us here, but this time doing a little bit of damage. I can just switch out and probably knock this thing out shortly. That'll probably be my goal. Goes for the Fake Out, 30 damage. He does not get it though, and that is beautiful for us because I can take this thing out and that'll be 2 turns of energy gone for him. There's nothing. Oh, hold on. I can start setting up my. Continue setting up the Porygon, which will be another attacker in case something does happen. We're going to go for that Unyielding Rock though, take out this Delcatty, which is now eliminated, and we are going to go down to 3 prizes. We get another Regirock. I'm not going to lie, Regirock, even though you're not strong, you're at least making yourself a very good captain, taking care of these threats. Now, unfortunately, this guy is a 2-shot. I can't do anything about it. It is a 2-shot. 40 and 40. Psychic Energy on the Hoot. He's not getting any of his Curlia or Gallade line, which is actually beneficial for us because, again, we've already taken 3 prizes to his nothing. The Energy Gift goes for the heads. He's going to grab himself some more energy. But he cannot use item cards, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing right now. He's being forced to use some of the abilities he has forcing to use the card draw, which is in our advantage. Again, I can just quickly continue to... I'm going to use that fighting energy. Set up Porygon. I'm going to go for the Unyielding Rock. Putting on the pressure, trying to knock out the Swoobat soon. He cannot potion, so he does not have any way of healing this thing. He can retreat. There is that. But he wouldn't want to because, well, he can go into Hoot Hoot so I don't lose anything. He doesn't lose another prize. He goes for the energy gift though and fails. I feel bad for him because he is actually putting in a... He's trying pretty good here. We will set up the... Where is the end line here? Go for the Unyielding Rock, and this will be another prize for us, which is... This is a one-sided game, and we're taking down Mental Might here. He goes into the Hoot Hoot, which will be another 2 turns, sadly, so I might switch into Vileplume if I can. Don't want to, though, because I can't actually activate my switch card. Hoot Hoot will give us 2 more cards, though, and we are currently at 27 apiece. Dual Draw. That card is just helping us so much. Pokemon Center Lady comes in at the right time. I will save that as we go for another Grass Energy on the Virizion. And we're going to go for an Unyielding Rock, putting this Hoot Hoot at a knockout range. And after this, it'll just be one more Pokemon, which any of our Pokemon can really take out. This is a one-sided game. And Rock leads the way. Now, if he gets the Gallade, I'm in trouble, I think. So he goes for a Dual Draw. He's looking for that Gallade. I can almost guarantee you. We got a bunch of cards, so that'll help us set up for the next couple turns. Hold on. I'm going to set up my Combee, because if I can get the Vespiquen, that's another attacker. Unyielding Rock is going to knock out the Hoot Hoot. And we're down to just 1 prize card left. I got the Ariados, so if Regirock goes down, I will be putting up the Ariados, but at the looks of it, he's not ready for it. He is not ready for it. He does have that Gallade. Cannot switch now. Well, he has the energy to do so. So we're going to see if he switches now. Goes for Cybolt. Fails it. And with that, even though the Gallade is in play, we're just going to knock this guy out. 60 damage. Good game, my friend. Regirock getting 2 wins. I wasn't expecting it. I'll be completely honest with you. Was not expecting it. But hey, it worked in our favor. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, leave your comments as to, have you played this deck? Has it worked out for you? Has it not? And again, this will be our final, if I haven't said it, I probably have said it before, but if this is the last theme deck of the X and Y block. So unfortunately, we will not have a theme deck corner next week because I do not have any theme decks ready to go. We will definitely be back though for Steam Siege and the 2 theme decks that come out for that. So make sure to check out those. But we'll be having Showdown random battles take over the Saturday slot until Theme Deck Corner can come back. If it ever does, quote unquote, come back, because I usually do the theme decks as a back-to-back. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. But until then, time out.